If you guys don't know, street cleaning season started in the first week of April. So pay attention to these signs, because see it has a sign over there. It is kind of obstructed. Let me see if I can get a view of it. So it's usually every first and third Tuesday, Wednesday, or fourth Wednesday. It all depends how the sign's set up. It all depends on your street and your area. This one here is first and third, from 12 noon to Friday. So it's up there doing. So if you don't get your car off the street by a certain time, chances are, I don't know if they put a ticket on it yet. Usually they have to put a ticket on it first before they tow it. So there's no ticket on that car. I think that side says first and third. Hold on, I didn't read it thoroughly. You go back and read it again, because it says first and third, but I didn't see the actual day on it. You catch it. Hey, what's up, man? First and third today. This side, Friday. Yeah, Friday. You got it right.
In the afternoon.
Gotcha. Well, I'm doing a video because a lot of people don't know that, and they don't pay attention to the signs. So they don't know street cleaning starts April to November, and they should know if they've been in Boston long enough. It carries from April to the end of November.
They should know if they've been told once.
They should be know. Yeah, you're right. Because once that street cleaning season starts up, game is on. So either move it or it get moved for you.
They're hungry.
They're hungry.
Trucks up there.
The trucks they gotta make money.
Yeah.
You can't have a truck sitting there and not make money. You know, that's not cost effective.
So you know who owns this car?
No, I don't. If I did, I would have told him to come out and move it.
Yeah, because that's going to be the first one.
I said the same thing. That's the first one, because you're waiting. Once that 12 o'clock lunch is over, boom, you get in there and do what you got to do.
Once that hungry meter maid was trying to get her quota.
Right, because they got a ticket at first before they tow it. I know. I've been in Boston about over 50 years, so I know the routine probably better than half the people out here.
Okay, so who you filming that for?
This goes on my YouTube channel, so anyone who watches YouTube will see it. And it'll just be, a lot of time it's good stuff, sometimes it's bad stuff. Most of the time it's informational and informative. So if you own a car in the city of Boston, just pay attention to the signs where you park. And that sign is kind of obstructed, but it doesn't mean you can't read it. First and third Friday.
Oh yeah, they ain't gonna go.
No, see, well, sometimes you could get people in court, right? And they can litigate that sign, saying it's an obstructed sign because of that decal on it. And if you depend on who's judging on it, they will say it's an obstructed sign. But doesn't mean you cannot read what it says. But you know, it has its pros and cons. So what the city of Boston needs to do, they need to hire the sign department and have them come on and take that decal off, so they don't have an obstructed sign. Because I know, you know what they did with the overtime, right? The overtime messed them up on that. So
they don't really pay a lot.
Yeah.
They get paid more than we do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, you're right. I know a guy used to work in that department, so I know what they used to do and what they still are doing. A lot of stuff was, well, fabricated, wasn't true, but they got paid for it anyway. So, I mean, that's what the city of Boston has to do. They have to have people to make these people accountable, though. If you did a work order, tell me what you did on that work order. But, you know, that's something else. Yeah, you got it. Keep going, man. You got it. 5 seconds. You got it.
Excuse me, man.
Yes, sir. You got it. Yeah, but see, I can't tell the mayor how to run her city. She should have enough advisors to run her city properly. And if she doesn't, then it's shame on her.
Some of them you can't even listen to.
They don't want to know what.
They have no clue.
You're right,
when you bring a guy like, say, my department. Now you become mayor, and you take one of your good friends who say is a real estate person.
Correct. You're right.
And put him in charge of my department.
He don't know what he's doing.
Hell.
And no, I hear that more often. That's happening in the ISD department too. You got people that have no clue about anything about building enforcement. And they're supervising people who are supposed to be housing inspectors and building inspectors, have no clue. And the bad thing is you got the workers training the supervisor how to do their job. And that's not right. So he's gonna put a ticket on that car now so they can tow it. Well, I'm gonna document this, buddy, but we'll talk, my man, we'll talk. So he's gonna put a ticket on it now. It's after 12 o'clock, so he's gonna take a picture of it, put a ticket on it, and yank it up out of there. Always gotta document what goes on in the city. We got Stanley Towing over here. They've been in business for a long, long time. Once the ticket goes on, then they can tow it. It's to show transparency and accountability. That's all she wrote. Off to the next one. And then he'll call it in. And the reason why he calls it in, so if they can't report that stolen, because somebody say my car is stolen, then they're looking in the computer, but like, no, it's not stolen. It has been towed to Stanley Towing. Because the first thing you think your car got stolen, and that's usually the first, thing that comes to your mind. He's doing detailed pictures, which is very important. Some guys actually do videos, which helps too. Because God forbid something does happen to it or doesn't happen to it, you don't want them to say, well, you damaged my vehicle. And people always use that excuse. My vehicle wasn't like that until you towed it. You hear all that kind of stuff going on. So he's gonna, hook it up and head up out of there. Now, these guys are gonna start their round now. It's after 12 o'clock and the sign says 12 noon to, I think, 12 to 4. Just want to see what's going on in the city here. And Stanley Towing is right down the street. You go straight down Washington Street, right by, right near Hatoffs. It's right there, so you can find Stanley Towing pretty easy. Right in the community. They've been there for quite some time. And that's about it. There's no other cars on this side of the stretch further down. I didn't see none when I did the route, but this was the only car that stood out. If there was, that tow truck would probably wait in front of the next one, but he's not. So just watch your signs, pay attention to what you're doing, and have a blessed day. I'm gonna talk to this gentleman a little bit more, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.